What's up, guys? Grizzled Wizard here, coming back for another reaction to Dungeon Meshi. This is episode 4, and it's called Stewed Cabbage Orcs. Okay, nice. We're gonna start getting some orcs in the mix here. That is very authentically D&D flavored, right? When you're crawling around in a dungeon, like, you're bound to run into like an orc or a goblin or something of that nature. So I'm also interested to see how the orcs are going to be depicted in this visual style. My guess is a lot of green and a lot of tusks. I think they're going to go kind of World of Warcrafty with it. That would be my guess, but I don't know yet. I'm really enjoying the show so far. I just want to dive into the next episode and see what happens. So without further ado, Dungeon Meshi episode 4. Let's go. A little walking mushroom is like instantly iconic. Man, this intro is such a bop. I love it. The samurai guy. He was only in the very first episode. I think she was in the party too. Like, presumably we're going to meet all of these people again later down the road. But they're people that Leos already knows. I want to learn how to sing this song. Step 1, learn Japanese. That's my favorite part. As they're all just sitting around eating some hot pot and like the bards are going crazy in the track. Let's go.
The third floor of the dungeon. After you go through the graveyard and the tallest tower's forest, you'll arrive inside the golden castle.
Yeah, it's so wild that there's like trees growing in like whole forested areas underground like this.
That there's a skeleton.
Sweet. Oh, he's cool. Very classic.
That's a human.
Hi. It's so pedestrian just wandering around in a dungeon.
The people, skeletons, and zombies all sound totally different. We'll go left. There are golems down that other corridor.
Golems. Magical creatures made from mud, dirt, and stone. Puppets that follow their creators' every order.
Yeah, they're basically like man-made elementals in a way.
Before you say it, we are not eating golems. They're 99% rocks and dirt. Heck, even I can make one of them.
Oh, teach me how.
No.
He's immediately desperate to learn.
If there's golems down there, I need to get some things from them. Follow me.
Get some things from him. Aren't they just rocks and dirt?
My base camp. It's not much, but make yourselves to home.
Oh, cool. Okay. This is where Senshi lives. He lives in the dungeon. Of course he does.
Nah, I don't sleep here much. I do my hunting on the 2nd and 4th floors. I go to the village to get spice and other stuff I'm low on. I ran into you on my way back from a supply run. There's not much to eat here on the 3rd. But we got golems. Ooh boy, they are something special. Their bodies are filled with nutrients, and they maintain a consistent temperature and humidity.
So what, you use him as like...
You use them as a walking Betty Patch?
That's
an affront to
Oh, that's what I was
farming!
thinking.
And to magic scholaring, too!
He just grows like vegetables and stuff on the golems because they're rocks and dirt.
They're a whole lot better than your average cropland.
Because they're so rich in nutrients.
Bugs are never a problem because they kill them all. They deal with vegetables, too. They keep their water levels perfect so they don't dry out.
Oh, that's kind of
And anything
amazing,
you plant
actually.
from them is guaranteed to grow.
He grows his veggies on the golems. Come on.
That's how come I set up my base camp here.
God, Senshi is the coolest.
Hello?
Damn.
No way!
He's got 3 of them. Oh, right on the totem. Nice. And then the whole thing just, like, disassembles, right? Golems are really intimidating and huge, but if you know where the totems are located, they're very easy to take down.
How does he know where the magic cores are to disable them?
Okay, they're calling them magic cores.
All done.
And now they're just, like, perfect little veggie plots.
Since the plants live on the golems, are they, like, parasites to them?
Nope, it's a symbiotic kind of thing. Once the plants take root, they hold the dirt together and make the golem's bodies stronger.
That's really cool. Man, this show is really interesting. I love the factoids we get about the creatures and their biology.
Now that's a harvest!
That all looks delicious, like actually.
Finally, we get to eat some normal vegetables!
Dead weeds make great fertilizer. In fact, I got a batch ready from last time that I'll bury in the golems now.
Huh?
I give the golem a splash of it, and it's good to go.
I knew it! It is a crime, you know. Tampering with magical creatures without permission.
What crime? I'm just tilling soil and tending a farm.
Said she's a libertarian.
Till the soil up good and dig some ridges. Never plant the same thing in the golem you got it from. Rotating crops keeps the soil working right.
Interesting.
I'm so tired. That felt like it took more effort than fighting monsters.
That's true. As a magic user, she's probably not that used to working with her hands, you know?
All right. While the elf girl's in the bathroom...
Why are you waiting until Marcial's gone? Oh, he's making more of him and he doesn't want her to see.
Saburo.
Do they revive right away after you bury them?
No, it takes a little while. The roots need time to grow enough, so the dirt doesn't come apart when the golem gets up and moves.
Interesting.
And you've been doing this all by yourself. Hasn't that been difficult?
Yeah, how long has he lived in the dungeon for?
Nothing hard about it at all. It's a thing I like doing.
God, Leos is so just, like, infatuated with Senshi and his lifestyle.
What a beautiful color.
Guess I'm the expert at peeling things now.
You want it smaller, or is it okay?
Nah, that's perfect.
Need to light
looking
that
good.
fire? I can do it.
I got my striker and flint for that.
You don't have to light it that way all the time. It'd be faster with magic.
Every time you do a thing the easy way, it dulls your skill for doing it. Convenient and simple ain't the same. Doing things your way with magic is the same as buying veggies at the store.
Damn. Sucks for Marcial, though. She wants to be involved. Clearly, she, like, has a need to participate here.
The basilisk bacon.
God, I want to try basilisk bacon so bad.
It's ready.
Fresh veggie lunch from the Golem Garden. Oh, it looks delicious.
Oh, this is so good! How can something that grows underground be this delicious?
Maybe the veggies taste so good because of something in the golem.
Shut it! I don't care if it walks, it's just a veggie patch.
God, she turns on a dime so fast. I love it.
What's the last 1% of it?
That's secret.
Ignorance is bliss. We don't want to know.
I appreciate having a nice clean bathroom way down here. It's so much better than your typical hole dug in the ground.
In a dungeon where there's a lot of foot
Oh my
traffic,
God, are those
there are designated
like poop
areas
symbols?
for restrooms.
You know, that's a thought that's never occurred to me before, and I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons for years. What if you're several levels deep in a huge catacomb and you've got to go to the bathroom? Like, that, I've never thought of that until now. Thank you, Dungeon Meshi.
I'm gonna fill up my fertilizer pots with the slop from the toilets. This is the best fertilizer we have
Her
down
face!
Then the veggies we
Yeah,
ate were...
she's putting it together.
That's how it's done up top, too.
Yeah, I know. It's still gross.
She handled that well.
Why do you go to all this trouble to live down here? Life's easier up top.
here. When a zombie's stuck in a toilet, who'd pull it out? Who'd fix the golems if they fell apart?
He's dedicated to the dungeon. It's like he's part of the ecosystem.
If they're gone, the monsters from the lower floors would find their way up here. That'll force the monsters that live here now to go who knows
Wow,
where.
so Senshi's been doing this for so long that he's become part of the natural balance of the dungeon.
In here, I eat what I grow or hunt, but I always give something back to it. Living like that makes me appreciate the dungeon. Makes me feel like when I step foot in here, I'm a part of it all. And that makes me happy.
For real, though, I feel the same way as Leos. I'm just, when I see Senshi, because he's such a fantastic character. Like, oh, man. Can't wait to learn more about him.
If you folks up and died of malnutrition, I'd feel terrible. Wait here for me. I'll be done in a bit.
I'm not going to die of malnutrition. You guys literally eat everything you encounter.
Senshi is so amazing.
He is, though. Senshi is, like, honestly great.
What are we doing, carrying all of this?
I use them to barter with. Used to sell them from a stand where I'd leave them, but
Oh my God,
that
amazing.
didn't work out.
They're all over encumbered.
I had a treasure chest there to drop your money, but the cash got stolen, so I stopped doing that.
She's even got a
Always
cabbage
had
stuffed
money
through
in
the
it.
staff hole. That's great.
Is this floor the only one
It's
you
got
do
like
bartering
carrots in the... Oh, I want an action figure of Leos stuffed with veggies like that. That's so good.
I didn't want to leave these rotting on the golems, but if we can't trade them off, we'll just have to toss them. Oh, well.
That is out of the question. We can't waste this food. It's perfect and shiny and delicious.
Yeah, but you can only carry so much around with you.
With any luck, we'll find someone on this floor who wants them.
Yeah, why does Chilchuck have to carry the potatoes? Potatoes are heavy as fuck.
Even in a dungeon, there are merchants.
Oh, nice. There's a full-blown tavern out here.
Their customers are adventurers and those who cannot return to the surface for various reasons.
Okay, so there's some black market stuff going on here, too.
We're here to trade.
Ah, splendid, splendid. And what are we trading today?
Vegetables.
Get out! Go on, get!
But sir, just listen.
If you want to trade something, bring gold! You do know what gold is?
Damn.
It's round! It's
Okay,
shiny
take it
and
down a
glitter.
notch. You don't want the veggies, it's cool.
Show this here carrot to your cook. They'll want to make something good out of it for sure.
That's disgusting! Who the hell would want to eat that?
What? What are you talking about? This is a very angry little man.
Listen.
That was a sword. What the fuck? Orcs! The orcs! Let's go!
Kill every one of them!
Oh, shit! Jesus, dude. Oh, wow. Okay.
Marcel!
Oh, did he pick up the cabbage?
What you think you're doing hanging around a dump like this, Senshi?
Oh, he... Okay.
I was going to ask you.
Oh,
the same
sure. He
thing.
lives in the dungeon, so I'm sure he's encountered the orcs before.
Don't tell me your usual customers.
Yep, it's them.
Ah.
I had a feeling he did business with a rough crowd. I thought they'd be goblins.
Really? I was sure they'd be kobolds.
That's a kobold?
The damn thing used to keep to itself. Not anymore. We got kids and old orcs to take cares of, so we came up to this floor till the dragon left.
So the village is on a different floor. Is the dragon moving around because the ecosystem's being affected? Kind of like what Senshi was hinting at?
We're on a supply run looking for food. Appreciate if you'd share that with us.
Sure, be happy to. What you got to trade for it?
No trade. Tribe's desperate. We barely got up to this floor alive.
Oh, okay. So they're just mugging you at this point.
I hate to do this, but
Yeah, there it is.
hand over everything you got.
Can't you reason with him?
I can't look at
All
Leos
right.
with the fucking carrots just like sticking out.
Let me and my party spend a night with your tribe.
Interesting.
Do me that favor and you can have my veggies, my life, hell, anything you want.
Persuasion check. Let's go.
You there!
Me?
That stuff's not rotten, it's fermented! Don't you dare throw it away! Bring it!
Just giving him orders.
They took all our weapons away. How could you put us in this position?
Yeah, but you're alive.
Tell me you have a plan. Please tell me you got a plan.
No, this is a good plan because the camp is their village is on the same level that the red dragon has been spotted on, and that is what they're trying to track down, right?
That jar I told the orc not to throw out's got yeast in it. And I don't know if you noticed, but the orcs also grabbed every sack of flour in the kitchen.
Where are you going with this?
You know what that means, don't you? We can make bread!
Oh my god.
Not one plan!
He's just tugging on his beard. They really thought he had a plan for escaping using yeast.
Dad's back from pillaging.
Oh, baby orc. It's a bork.
What did you do with that jar of leavening agent? Come on! I can make bread with it! Bread! 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 Bread!
That was amazing. He's like, if I just make enough of a fuss, the orcs will get tired of it and just give it to me.
Time for your history lesson, kiddo. Humans and elves like those ones murdered most of our kin and stole the land we had up there.
I seem to remember orcs did a whole lot of murdering too.
What's that?
Now's a good time to add the olive oil.
Yeah, maybe don't argue with him in his village, Marcel.
For a long time we lived in peace, till their kind found us again.
To need, you hold the edge, then smack it down.
They poured oil in our caves and set fire to it.
Damn.
All orcs ever did was rob and kill and terrorize everyone. That's why you were chased here.
Come on, Marcel, stop it. We're their guests.
Shut your hole, you damn half-fight! Get your fingers in there and work that dough!
Sorry.
Your kind chased my tribe underground. We found this dungeon and made it our home, and
I
you
love
come
this
here to steal it.
dough-kneading action
It
sequence.
was the villagers who were the first to discover this dungeon.
Once you get it stretching easy, it's time for the first proofing.
Said she's trying so hard to be the peacemaker here. Let's just focus on the bread.
Rumors say if a body defeats the mad mage that built this dungeon, a body gets to rule the castle. You must be here to get to the bottom of this dungeon. When you get your kingdom, what you gonna do then?
I mean, he's on a quest to save his sister right now, which is an altruistic thing, but I feel like if that wasn't the quest, he would be on his way questing for the bottom of the dungeon, though.
Okay, that does it. If you're so noble, take over the castle yourself. Or is stealing stuff the only thing orcs are good at doing?
Come on.
I'm gonna throw you in the fire myself!
See, the only thing you know how to do is violence.
Let it proof some more.
Come on, Senshi.
Set it down over some low heat. Steam it for a little
Everyone's starting
bit.
to smell the bread.
And when you open the lid, we got ourselves some
That
bread.
looks good.
It smells amazing.
That bread belongs to my tribe, and we're not giving you any.
What?
You said you wanted to make bread, and we let you make it.
Oh, come on,
But
dude.
we decide what to do with it.
We all made it together. Why can't we all eat it together, too?
The baby didn't help. But he makes a very good point. We should listen to the Bork.
Your pop said we could stay with your family if we let him have our vegetables. And your daddy's an orc who always keeps his word.
I like this little flute theme that keeps playing. I feel like it must be Senshi's theme. It happens when he's like explaining recipes. Yep, see, here we go. Every time there's food prep happening, we hear this music. I like it.
There, it's ready.
God, this is so good. It's like Senshi's skill set of cooking is able to neutralize so many situations, and like he just brought these people together by making some bread. Making bread really is how they're going to escape from captivity, and they were giving him such a hard time, but like, look, it works. They didn't think about the social aspect of cooking a meal, you know?
Before, I said orcs are only good at stealing. But you're pretty good cooks, too.
There you go.
Shut your hole.
I like this guy.
You asked why I wanted to get to the bottom of the dungeon. My sister was eaten by a red dragon. And we're just trying to find it. But if you can tell us where you saw it, we can go find it and kill it. We won't go near your village or tell anyone about it. I swear.
Come on, dude. You guys literally broke bread together. Let's see some trust.
Hey, get me that map.
There we go. That's actually huge because like the orc was explaining, like there's so many generations of like racial hatred and bad blood because of like stealing land and the wars, and so this is actually a huge
From
step
now on,
for both of them.
I promise I'll think hard about what to do if I end up ruling the castle.
Ha! To think a guy caught by orcs and forced to make bread could ever be a king of anything.
What a sentence. Captured by orcs and forced to make bread.
Did you know that cabbage was grown on the back of a golem?
The Bork's like, what's a golem?
Delicious dungeon food brings folks together. Delicious in dungeon.
That was a good one. That one was really good. Man, Senshi's such a good character. I love that he is able to diffuse so many things and overcome so many challenges just based on cooking and bringing people together through like the social aspect of making a meal together. Like that was fantastic. Man, I don't know why this show affects me in a certain type of way, but like it really does like hit me in the feels every time. I never watched shows like this growing up, but there's something that like really like triggers my childhood nostalgia, especially with the intro and outro music and visuals, and I'm loving the character development so far. We're only a couple episodes in, but I feel like everyone really has their archetype here, and like Leos is the goofy guy, but he's also very inquisitive and adventurous and curious, and he's extremely brave, even if he's a little short-sighted sometimes. You've got Senshi, who's just like full of these nuggets of wisdom. He's very mysterious. We don't know why he lives in the dungeon or how long he's lived here, but like he's super useful, and he's really kind of like become the parent of the group in a lot of ways. Marcille is like really trying hard to do the right thing, and it's important to her to participate and feel included, and so that's why she like really took it personally when Senshi's like, no, don't worry, I can light the fire myself, like, you know, I don't need your magic. She really took that as a personal slight. I think she does have a lot to offer, but she's very insecure, and that's why it's so important for her to like feel like she can participate and be treated equally. And then Chilchuck is just I don't know, he's a little wee hobbit man, and he's salty as hell about it, and that's just like a really funny concept for a character in its own. He has his own skill set, and he comes in very handy, but like in this episode, he was like, oh, I guess peeling is my thing today. I'm just peeling potatoes. Don't worry, Chill Chuck, you'll get your time. You'll get your time. Yeah, this show's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to Dungeon Meshi Episode 4. These reactions have been edited to comply with fair use, which means you're not getting my full reaction here on YouTube. If you want to watch the full-length, uncut version of this reaction, it is available on Patreon. There's a link in the description of the video to the Patreon page. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one.